I read this quote in an article once. They say if you want to touch the past, touch a rock. If you want to touch the present, touch a flower. If you want to touch the future, touch a life. This year's recipient of the Heart of Amphi Award touches the future every day. I met Susie in February of 2011 when she was invited to judge a project that I was working on at Prince Elementary. That day, she limped into the conference room. I knew I had met an extraordinary person, a role model of perseverance, strength, bravery, survival, kindness, love, and friendship. To know Susie, you have to know a little bit of her story. If you think back to January of that year, you will remember the event that changed Tucson forever, the shooting that occurred at the local Safeway. Susie had taken her young friend, Christina Taylor Green, to hear the Congresswoman speak. It was that day that changed Susie's life forever, changed her physically and emotionally. She lost her friend and sustained injuries from gunshot wounds that still impact her today. But going back to that day in February, in that conference room, she met a young boy who recognized her specialness and she his. She asked to be his mentor, and I said, of course, come in, do whatever you want to do, we'll help you out. That's how Susie became the grandma of Prince. She helped shape the lives of hundreds of students, and she still does today, through her volunteer work, reading to kindergartners, helping with centers, walking on the playground, planting a garden, and passing out stickers and hugs. She recognizes the hard work teachers and staff do in the schools by bringing in treats and supplies. She thinks outside of the box for ways to positively impact young women. For example, partnering a local Pilates studio with Amphi Middle School to start a class there. She fundraises through her nonprofit, GRAIN, Grandparents and Residents. She elicits volunteers to fill needs at our schools, which isn't always in the form of money or products. It can be in just the gift of time with an adult who connects with students. Over the last 8 years, Susie has never stopped her work with Amphi. When she shows up to the garden at Prince, she is like a celebrity. Students running in hordes to get a grandma fix. And I'm not gonna lie, when she used to visit at Prince or at Amphi Middle School or Copper Creek, I would run to get my hug and my Susie fix too. I know working with our students, reading stories, or just working in a math center helped heal Susie's heart. But what she doesn't know is that she changed how I view the world. She is a hero, an ordinary individual who finds the strength to persevere and endure in the spite of overwhelming odds. She models what we would want our young students to learn about themselves, that they're heroes too. I'm blessed to introduce you all to Miss Susie Heilman.
Tanya said something to me when I questioned the long-term viability of picking up girls every Sunday for 4 months, taking them to Pilates class and then bringing them all home. Really, this is how you want to spend your Sundays? He said, just because it's hard doesn't mean it shouldn't happen. And that sits on my shoulders every day. The kids at Prince give me so much more than I could ever give back to them. And the Amphi district has opened for me a world of possibilities that I didn't know existed, that I didn't know I had in me, and that was available to me to give to them. And I'll leave you with one story. I hate being called a hero. I don't get credit for not bleeding to death on the sidewalk. The first responders get that kind of credit. But I was walking around the playground as part of my physical therapy. 10 kids, I had 10 fingers, I had 10 kids. And this 5th grade boy steps in front of me and he starts screaming at me. Where is your other hiking stick? You hike with 2 sticks. Where is this? The kid was beside himself. Furious with me. Where is my stick? I'm gonna fall back. And one of the little ones leaves my hand, and these fingers were valuable treasures to hold. And she walked in front, she puts her hands on her hips, and she says, leave her alone. We're healing her. She's getting better. We're healing her. I know so many of you who are out there, and I know the yeoman's work that you do in facing with no money and incredible odds, and the kids, you're making Americans one human at a time, and I'm really blessed to be part of the adventure. Thank you.